Ocean 54-foot Super Sport is the newest model from the Leake family, a family with a boating tradition going back 14 generations and expanding over 280 years. We're going to meet up with John Leake IV, who's going to take us through what everybody's been talking about here at the Mid-Atlantic 500,000, the brand new 54-foot Ocean Super Sport. Hey, John.
Hi, Tina. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Welcome aboard.
Thanks. John, each boat manufacturer has their own signature, if you will. You know, what makes them distinguishable out on the water? What's Ocean Yacht's signature?
Well, Tina, Ocean Yachts has its own sheer line and window line that distinguishes an ocean yacht from other boat manufacturers out on the water.
John, what about the things we can't see in the hull and below the waterline?
Well, Ocean Yachts has a unique hull design that performs better than competition and is very efficient. We have down angle lift strakes on the bottom of the boat that give the boat a lot of lift and raise it out of the water while it's running, and it gives it more fuel efficiency, better ride, and all around a better package.
John, what other developments has Ocean made in sport fishing yachts?
Well, we've incorporated propeller pockets into our boat, and that reduces the draft and reduces the shaft angle. It allows us to perform better, and we also have underwater exhausts on this boat, where the exhaust actually comes out the bottom of the hull instead of out the transom, and it increases performance on the motors.
John, I understand you have an engineering degree. Were you involved with the design of this model?
I've overseen this design project every step of the way, from the drafting table to the computer modeling to the construction of the molds to the construction of the boat and to putting it in the water, and it's turned out great.
John, ocean yachts are famous for their fishability, but what will sport fishermen like about this cockpit?
Tina, the first new feature we have is this mezzanine seating area in our cockpit, which is a big favorite among sport fishermen these days. It's commonly found on much bigger boats. We're the first brand to bring it into a boat this size. And right here we have our in-deck fish box with refrigeration plates to keep your catch cold all day. And over here we have a transom-mounted live well to keep live baits fresh for a whole day of fishing. And here, Tina, we have a transom door and a transom gate that you open up when you need to boat large fish that you can't lift over the side of the boat.
Hopefully you'll be using that a lot.
I hope so tomorrow. And here we have another fish box. This is plumbed with an Eskimo ice machine that pumps fresh ice chunks in it all day that you can use for your bait or for your fish or whatever you need it for.
Nice.
And here we have a bait freezer to keep all your baits cold all day. Here we have under-deck storage for rods, gaffs, mops, anything you need. It's a very long box. And here's the centerpiece of the cockpit, the Pomponette fighting chair. They do a beautiful job. They have very, very high gloss teak finish, all chromed hardware. And we like them so much, we've used them for 20 years.
Wow.
And here we have engine room access.
Is that a stairway?
It's a stairway. Takes you down into the engine room.
Wow, this is really spacious, John. There's a lot of room in here to work.
Yeah, we design it so that you have enough access to work on any of the equipment you need to down there.
John, what type of engines are we looking at?
Well, these are MAN 10-cylinder common rail motors, 1,360 horsepower each. These motors are a great package for the boat because of the size and the weight and the horsepower they give out. It puts this boat at around a 40-knot top end and around a 33 to 34-knot cruising speed, which is plenty fast for tournament fishing.
Do they make much noise while you're underway?
Well, they make noise, but we have the whole engine room and door area here insulated for sounds. Well, Tina, let me show you the bridge.
Great, I'd love to see it. John, I really like the teak that's integrated into the center console. It's really different.
Thanks. It's something we just started doing. It adds a nice finishing touch to our whole bridge. It also matches the Pomponette ladder back chairs real nicely. And the center console is a new style for us. It allows us a lot of electronics display space. Up here we have our MAN engine displays. That monitors the engine. It has the RPMs, the fuel burn, the oil pressure, engine temperature, everything critical to the way the motor's running. Also, we have L-shaped lounge seating, port and starboard. Up here we have recessed VHF radios and recessed teaser reels. And it's another feature of this bridge that just contributes to the sleekness of the whole layout.
John, you really got an impressive range of sight up here.
Well, it's designed that way. You want to be able to see forward to the bow very clearly, and you also want to be able to see the back part of the cockpit very clearly. And it's designed for maneuvering in close quarters, like when you're docking the boat, or when you're offshore fishing and you need to back down on a fish. You can actually use these single lever control backwards, and it's really easy to maneuver and control the boat that way. It's also designed to be very comfortable. We even have air conditioning on this bridge.
John, I love the layout. It's so open.
Well, thank you. We spend a lot of time on these interiors, really making sure every area that you're in has a lot of open space. We want our customers to be very comfortable everywhere they go.
You can certainly walk all around in here and not bump into anything. There's plenty of room.
Well, take this couch over here. This thing is larger than any boat in the size class, and it's just spacious. You can seat plenty of people on it, and it's very, very comfortable. As you can see, there's no wasted space on this boat. This whole couch is designed to be storage. Underneath where you're sitting is tackle storage. Underneath where I'm sitting is long rod storage. Under the ottoman itself is storage. And over here is a pop-up television, so it's recessed when not in use and it pops up when it is in use. We have Bose speakers throughout for the highest quality sound you can get on a boat.
That's important.
It makes for a great place to entertain your guests or just enjoy yourself.
John, I love all the storage space in the kitchen. And I looked over here and at first thought these were drawers, but took a closer look and I'm thinking these are the fridges?
Yeah, they're the refrigerators and freezers. We've gone to a drawer style refrigerator and freezer on all of our boats because it's easier to use when you're out underway. Typically with a regular refrigerator, things come crashing out when the boat's rocking and rolling, so this way everything stays in one place and you can access it real easily.
Nice.
Another feature we've incorporated that makes it easier to use, a recessed burner panel here for your cooking. And this idea actually came from customer feedback that we've gotten from our customers. This slide mechanism makes it so you don't have to lift up the heavy granite.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, thanks. Here we have plenty of upper storage for all your goodies. Over here is some more storage. Here we have a convection microwave for any cooking you need to do. Down here we have a standard trash compactor.
This comes standard?
Yeah, this comes standard. Ocean has more standard features than any other boat in this class. Over here we have a dinette. Right now it's sort of not in use, but when you're ready to use it, it slides out and makes it easier to get in there. Now let me show you downstairs.
Great.
Well, Tina, this is our forward guest stateroom. As you can see, it's very spacious. We have built-in entertainment center here, flat screen TV. If you prefer to have crossover bunk beds, you get an additional sleeping capacity.
Okay.
Also, you have private access to your head, right here. And this head doubles as the day head.
Nice.
Let me show you the master stateroom.
Okay.
Well, Tina, this is the master stateroom.
I can see there's different features in here than the other ones, like the vanity.
Yeah. There's also his and hers hanging lockers for hanging all your clothes. And underneath this bunk, there's a big area of bulk storage, we call it. And here is the master head, private access.
So there's no door in the hallway?
That's right. And in here we have vacuum flush head, Corian countertops and sinks, and backsplash, and a private stall shower just for the master stateroom.
Nice.
And now how about we go look at the way we utilized our space in our laundry area.
Great.
Tina, here is where we have our washing machine.
Nice.
And here we have a full dryer. And here we have a full hanging locker for any rain gear or any other things you might want to hang in there. And just upper storage here for towels or bed linens or anything like that.
Full laundry center.
Yes, absolutely. Now let me take you into the crew quarters.
Wow.
We have 2 full beds for the crew, or for kids if you have kids on your boat. This whole area actually also converts into one big bed. This piece is removable, and if you have a third couple traveling with you, it's still a big enough stateroom that a third couple can sleep in here. We have hanging storage right behind you for all the crew's clothes, drawers here, drawer there, and in here they get their own private head. It's very spacious. It has its own its own shower, and having a third shower on a boat this size is pretty unique. And we made it work because of the way we've been able to utilize all the space on the rest of the boat.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and I think that's it for this stateroom down here. Want to go back up?
Sure. John, this boat is awesome. Thanks so much for the tour, and I can see why it's been the big buzz at the Mid-Atlantic 500,000. It's been great meeting you, and I want to wish you good luck tomorrow, too, in the tournament.
Well, thanks for wishing us luck. We're really proud of this boat and bringing it here to the Mid-Atlantic, the biggest tournament of the year, so we really wanted to show it off right. Thanks again. Great to meet you.
Thank you, too. And you should be proud. Coming up next, Marina Profile.